The host has started recording. Are you the host? You are the host. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of RobLynn Live and Ali.
No wonder, dog.
This is day 185. That's 6 months and 5 days into the second year of RobLynn Live of 550. That's 550, 550. That's one cow, one calf and a half, one cow, one calf and a half. I say one cow, one calf and a half. Okay, and 550. This is the 25th day of February 2024. Now, before we get this shindig rolling, we'd like to tell you about Lynn Nakamoto's domains, roblynnlive.ai and roblynnlive.com. Those are her two domains. She's got three others, but we'll tell you about those two, I think, tonight. At any rate, those are her two main domains. That will bring you right to the registration page if you want to get into the OENS. All you got to do is click on that bad boy. So it's roblynnlive.ai and roblynnlive.com. And if those don't do it for you, guess what? She's got RobLynn.co. Once again, that's RobLynn. Can't even say it. RobLynn.co. Oh my goodness. And if that doesn't do it for you, she's got OCoin.us. OCoin.us. That's a dandy domain right there now. Speaking of OCoins, they're going to come rolling, 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 just like the apples this week. Yeah, that's what we're wishing and hoping for. And if you didn't like any of those domains, we got another one for you. Chatting.us. Chatting.us.
It's video
Chatting.us. That's right. How could I forget? Video chatting.us. That'll get you to Lynn's registration as well. There you have it. You got 5 choices. 5. That's cinco. 5. Arthritis. Look at that. Look at that arthritis. It's really set in. At any rate, you now know all the domains that we have here at roblynnlive.com. So we are live streaming as a courtesy from Ash Mafara and the tech team. And we are live streaming on our YouTube channel. What's that YouTube channel? Oh, I think you know it. RobLynn Live on YouTube. That's where you get us, RobLynn Live on YouTube. We appreciate you all being here. How many people are with us on YouTube?
34.
34. That's 3, 4, 3, 4, or 30. 4.
I'm going to post in the back office. I forgot to.
Why don't you do that? See, we don't post, and we still get 70, 80 people. So not too shabby. Just think if you posted. My goodness gracious, woman. All right. So this is the 550th consecutive RobLynn Live, and you are here. You are live. This is not Memorex. This is not a recording just yet. This is live TV. And at 10 a.m. today, you had, that was 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, of course. You had live with Marty DeGarmo and Mike Ellis. Chris, I believe, was likely at church with his daughter and cousins. That's just a guess. But I think that's a good spot for them to be on Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
That was at 10. Then at 1400 hours military time, Eastern Standard Time, of course, or 1400 or 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you had Heroes with Comfort Comfort, the OTech Pros, Lynn Nakamoto, Andy Burks. Oh, gosh, there was a lot of folks there today. You had Mike Ellis there today. You can add to Mike Ellis. You also had, I said Andy Burks. You had the one, the only, Peter Rogers. Pete was there today, Peter Rogers, and he and Lynn had a little conversation about something they're going to be doing, blessing others around the globe.
Yeah, we can talk about it in community time.
We will. And in case you were wondering, it's now 8 p.m. We are on the, we're still on the eastern side of 8. We didn't make it to the southeastern side, thank goodness. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are live. RobLynn live, and Ollie
No wonder dog.
with our topic for this evening, AI and customer service. Now, on our community panel, we got a couple of experts that do that for a living. So this should get all wound up and crazy when we get over to community time. Looking forward to it. Please pray for Ash and Ashmahan, his lovely wife, and also the boys, Yusuf, who happens to be the astronaut in the family, as well as the one, the only Omar at age 9.5. He's an author, published, I might add. And the two of them need your prayers just as their mom and dad do. So please think of them. Also, in addition, please pray for the support staff, the media staff, as well as the tech team around the globe. We are just in many countries now, bringing you the best of ONPASSIVE. So pray for all those folks, and then shine your love, light, and prayers upon a number of people who we know of who are not feeling so well just now. And I would like to mention several folks by name. And as long as the founding member, Kay Greenlee Gorman, won't get mad at me, she's in the hospital now in Spring Hill, Florida. She will have to have a heart procedure tomorrow. I don't want to go into any details, but I'm not going to. Any and all prayers would be appreciated if you could send them Kay's way. She is a founding member affiliate. She is subscribed to OConnect, so she might just, I don't know if Courtney, our daughter, was going to bring her laptop to her, but she's resting today. She had a bit of a spell yesterday, but hopefully she'll be better after tomorrow's procedure. Okay, as well as we know of Robin Noble, who's fighting a good battle and winning it, I might add, as she does always. And we also have Pat Parent, who's going to be having a procedure as well. I thought Willow said her husband wasn't well, so we send out prayers to him. He's a true gentleman, a Southern gentleman, even though he's on the Mason-Dixon line. And let's see, that's Willow. And anyone else, David Rozovsky, still having trouble with his shoulder, and anybody else who you have heard about or may know of who needs your love, light, and prayers. So please think of them when you pray. ONPASSIVE, we've got some announcements tonight. I do want to mention a couple of things right off the bat. ONPASSIVE is now Cisco certified. You heard it. You heard it live. You heard it right here. We were the first chat or webinar after OP360 to bring it to everybody's attention. So there you have it. We're now Cisco certified. So that's a good thing. We've received some other certifications, but the Cisco one is the granddaddy of them all in the IT or the digital IT world. Okay, migration without hesitation goes without saying. Please, just do it. That's JDI, just do it. Sign the NDA and affiliate agreements. Don't want to miss that. Okay, while you're signing those, make sure your country is right, your signature looks good. I actually, because we had several accounts to do, used initials, and that was fine too. Initials that look like a signature are just fine and dandy. Check out the ONPASSIVE website if you don't mind. And we'd like to know if you guys are hearing us tonight. If you're hearing us in OConnect, give us a thumbs up in the chat. If you're hearing us or not in the, what do you call it? What do you call that? The live stream, please let us know as well. We would like to say a very, very gracious thank you to Vavine Benny.
Thank you, Vavine.
Our friend who's from Papua New Guinea, living in down under in Australia with her husband. And she is doing some wonderful things already, about to kick this thing off big time in Papua New Guinea. So look out, Papua New Guineans. Vivine Benny is coming for you. And Vivine, thank you. We love you.
Lots of love.
We love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is love too, right? Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you as always. All right. Whew. Check out the ONPASSIVE website, which tonight or tomorrow in the morning, about 4 a.m., it's going to be new one again, likely so. Look for that, please.
I forgot to read what she wrote.
Oh, go ahead.
So Vivine wrote, "Thank you for all you do, Rob and Lynn and Ollie." And she put pause and a heart. So cute. Thank you.
Right back at you, Vivine. Thank you.
So cute.
From our heart to yours. All right, check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Check out the X blog of Mohammed William Nazal. That's Mr. Nazal to me. He has, I don't know if he's doing it daily, but it's regular. It's at least once a week. It's likely going to be daily if it's not already. So check him out on X, formerly Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, get a free Twitter account. You can check out old Bill there. Check out Mohammed Nazal. Please do that. He's our CMO, our Chief Marketing Officer. All right. Log into your OES often. Okay, once you're in there, check that the profile name matches the photo ID. Why in the world do we say that? Because if you're doing a withdrawal and you take that withdrawal, you're going to get an O-mail or an email that's going to ask you who you are, confirm who you are. Well, this is pre-O verify days, so get used to it, get ready for it, and do it. Because once you've completed that task, here come the apples to you. And us too, I hope. Oh. Yes. All right. If you know someone who needs help, okay? I don't care whether it's one person or 100, and we've helped quite a few folks the best we can. Helping one will help us all. Subscribe to OConnect when you can. If you don't have the shekels, the dollars, the Sing dollar, or the Mexican peso, or the pesos in Philippines, or the lira, or the euros, or the Canadian dollars, hey, just be patient. Be patient. You have till September to do it. So, but just get it done when you can, please. You'll be glad you did, especially if someone in your organization subscribes to. It's 100% of the first person who does that's commission to you, that is, on a withdrawal basis. And you get 25% of the subscription for anyone after the first one. So there, that's it for announcements tonight. If you can think of anything else, so tell.
Maybe a little later.
Do tell. Okay, a little later. Lynn right now is posting and roasting and toasting all over the place, letting everybody know that we are here. Love to know how many of you folks are here, but I guess that will have to wait. Oh, go ahead.
29.
29. Yeah, this is in OConnect?
Yeah.
And how many in YouTube, please?
41.
41 in YouTube. It's usually the other way around.
Yeah, it's usually the
That's okay. It's not a problem. We're glad each and every one of you are here. We have a topic tonight. I'm glad you asked. That topic tonight is AI, that's artificial intelligence, and customer service. And as I mentioned earlier, we've got a couple of experts in the crowd. They're here already, I'm sure, and will be joining us for community time. And community time follows our topic of the evening every night, each and every night. We'll have the community time, and included in community time will be at least one song, and if our deaf community's here, we'll have some signing. And that's been fun for sure. Last night we did things like win. Here comes the win. We've also got obviously the Mad Hatter, which is my R for Robert, and the hat, Mad Hatter, right there. So there are a lot of things to learn, and we feel that a lot of people are learning. As a result, people are watching the replay, picking up on the signs as well, and enjoying the songs too. Happy birthday to Jaswant Singh Jasi. We'd like to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you and many more. Okay. So tonight's topic, AI, artificial intelligence in customer service. Let's get it on. Ollie's question of the evening, have you experienced customer service with AI? I'll bet you haven't, don't even know it. We'll talk about how you can probably pick up on whether you are or you're not. But in the meantime, do you, RobLynn Live? I know those are fingers coming your way. They're not shaking at you. They're shaking with all of us. We're a family in the big world. Do you, RobLynn Live? I know you do. I know Axel does. I know Annabelle does. I know Delisa Christie does. I know Lynn Nakamoto does. Even Red Redfern fell out of his chair just about laughing when on that Sunday in Orlando we did a Do You RobLynn Live. He had a big old grin on his face. So Red, thank you for your support, and we support you as well. So, you know Ellie's question. The landscape of customer service, let's take a look at that, has been vastly changed. It has grown. It has matured over the years since, I would say, 1955, 56. Back in the day, back in the dark ages, when I was around as a young kid, with AI across a variety of industries. It's not just in healthcare. It's not just in digital IT work. It's everywhere. Okay. If you see a chat bot, if you see a virtual reality person, hey, that's AI. And that's a good thing. Can it be a bad thing? Yes. But we are of the mindset that it 99.9% is of a good thing. It's of a good mindset. So get ready, get with it with AI. There are several ways in which AI has revolutionized customer service. You know, you've called Sears or you've called Target or Walmart with your credit card or your debit card and said, oh, I got a problem here. And you wind up talking to a virtual voice. That's AI at work because AI created within that virtual person, or for that matter, the chatbot, a way that they can understand you. And the more they hear from you and other people, the better it gets. So chatbots and virtual assistants, it's what can they handle? Let's talk about just for a minute, what can they handle? Well, chatbots and virtual assistants can handle routine customer service queries or questions and real-time assistance. Now, you heard it here live. It's real time. It's not make-believe time or it's not howdy-doody time. It's real time like now, 24/7. And what does that do? That improves the accessibility and knocks down response times. In other words, it used to be maybe 20 years ago when you type something in, you wanted to speak to the virtual assistant, nothing. You had to type it in again, nothing. So there it is. There's a response time that is going wild. It's just not there. It's not good. Well, now, with the advent of everything AI now, it's improved. The accessibility and the response time are good, good, good. All right. Let's move on a little bit, like Ayush says from India. Ayush says, natural language processing. We know that as the initials, don't we? NLP, natural language processing. What in the world is that? Well, it enables AI systems to understand, actually to understand what in the world you're talking about. How cool is that? It interprets the human language. It allows for meaningful conversations. You can go back and forth with either the chatbot or even the virtual assistant. You can have an actual conversation. How cool is that? They understand what you're asking and they provide relevant responses.
I know, I'm just trying to look up to see what you
Okay.
said earlier, so I make sense.
Okay. We were talking about the natural language processing now.
I'm just reading this now.
Okay, very good. And in case you're wondering, the beverage of choice tonight, if I'm not mistaken, is lemon ginger or ginger lemon tea. Very natural, and it's very tasty, and it's very hot. So you have to just take a little sip. Otherwise, it's going to burn going down because that ginger, it's a little spicy, but it's yummy. Very yummy. This is yummy, right? Yummy. Yummy. Can be. Yummy.
Suggestion.
All right.
So like natural
Gesture.
language processing, to me, I think it relates to things like when you use ChatGPT and you're using normal language to ask, you're querying ChatGPT, and it's a natural language processing model, and it is able to understand what you're requesting. You're not using code language, you're just using English or whatever your native language is, and it's able to understand your requests. To me, that's natural language.
That's come a
processing.
long way, hasn't it? Natural language
Very, very
processing.
sophisticated.
And you know what? The more we deal with this stuff, the more we have it and love it and enjoy it and work with it, kind of along comes personalization. Oh, yeah. The algorithms analyze the data that's provided and they personalize recommendations. Once the chatbot or the virtual assistant has heard something so many times in so many different languages, it tailors it with the answers. How cool is that? That's how smart
So in other
AI
words,
is.
if you're interacting with the chatbot, for example, at first it may not know you and what your wants and needs and preferences are, but as you interact more and more with it, it retains that knowledge of you. So it will answer you in a very personal, customized way, which is very, very powerful. So, for example, if you've inquired about a specific issue in the past, it will know what it told you and what you asked. It's just amazing.
It is good stuff, and it will specifically tailor the responses. How neat is that?
Based on individualized
Oh.
past interactions.
Hi, Lynn. This is Ralph, your favorite virtual assistant. Thanks for coming back. What can we do for you today? That's how advanced this stuff is getting.
It's pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, and it's based on individualized past interactions and preferences. So if you always call in or type in that you want to speak with your virtual assistant about your Bank of America checking account, well, on comes Bank of America to help you, or will guide you in where you need to go. Well, Lynn, you must log in. Please log in. It's just amazing how this NLP is at work. There are built into this AI, and this is pretty killer here, right here. Predictive analytics. Predictive analytics. Well, predictive, we know what that means. Analytics, we know what that means. Well, historical data is used to predict customers' behavior.
Ooh, that's
How cool
great.
is that? When we get into community time and Mel and Pat Green tell us a little bit about their experience, I'm sure they're going to tell us that historical data brings something right up every time.
Mm-hmm.
It identifies the needs. It identifies potential issues, and this brings about preemptive support. In other words, you don't have to wait for an answer. You're going to get an answer in real time right there. That perfect example Lynn gave of ChatGPT. You don't wait 5 minutes to get an answer from ChatGPT. You get an answer right away. And the solutions enhance your loyalty. In other words, when you get the answers you're looking for, where are you going for answers? Again, ChatGPT is an answer
Right.
and a solution.
And as we interact more and more with the AI, it becomes more smarter. It's machine learning at work, so that's really powerful. Even with our chatbot in the OES. Initially, when we asked questions of it, it was very not always on the mark. But over time, over the months, it's gotten really much better in responding to us. So that's really exciting. It gets better and better.
That's right, short hair. And I tried to spike the top, but you know what? There's not enough on the top to spike. So we'll have to deal with what it is. It'll grow back.
It will
But
grow
I
back.
think I'm headed for another haircut probably in another 2 weeks.
Wow.
Come on, apples. We need them. Haircuts have gone up here in Florida. All right. Now, then there's sentiment analysis. What in the world is Papa G talking about? Well, AI handles customer feedback. Give it some feedback. Information in, information out. Social media mentions and online reviews that gauge customer support. So once again, you get things like Facebook and Twitter and that's X involved. You get also, what's that? Those others that probably have AI within it. WhatsApp, that phone service.
Yeah.
It also has, if you notice, when you type something in, sometimes it keeps typing and you get an extra word or two there. Well, that's AI at work. All right. And what happens with sentiment analysis, it gauges customer support. It identifies the problems and makes improvement. It gives you ideas on issues for improvement. How very cool is that?
Very good.
Very nice. Well, moving on, voice assistants. You've heard of Amazon's Alexa, Alexa, turn the lights on. Alexa, turn on some rock music. Alexa, what time is it in Denver, Colorado, where Jig Bodie lives? Those things are voice assistants at work. Google Assistant as well. Apple has Siri. It all enables customers to interact with businesses using voice commands. And if you want to turn the lights on, Siri, please. And it's nice to always say please. And that way Siri won't come back and say, I didn't understand that command. Please repeat that. Siri, please turn on the lights. Thank you, Siri. You're welcome, Robert. Well, these virtual assistants can perform a lot of things, such as taking orders. Not McDonald's. It's not Burger King. It's not Wendy's where you can have it your way at Burger King. It is the virtual assistants can perform taking orders, scheduling appointments. Don't you think doctor's office use that? When you call in and you're speaking to the virtual assistant at a dentist's office because they don't want to pay somebody to do the job anymore, or they only want to have one on staff that does that rather than 4, you will get provided to you the proper information. You can schedule your appointments. They'll repeat it back to you, and then they'll hang up, or you'll hang up and they'll hang up. Good stuff. We're getting used to it, I think. I know I'm getting used to it. At the VA hospital here, the dental clinic, you don't hear a live person. You hear a virtual assistant saying, hello, Robert. Hello, Robert. Where were you? Who gave me a thumbs down there? Come on now.
That was you. You made a gesture.
I did that?
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting with it. I'm going to put my hands down. I gave myself a thumbs down when it should have been a thumbs up. All right. Well, this brings about predictive analytics. All the historic. Thank you. That's much better.
I don't know why it could go up, but it's not.
Okay. That's okay. Historical data is used to predict customer behavior. It identifies potential issues. It brings about preemptive support. In other words, it jumps in there and clarifies things or fixes them. AI at work, AI and customer support at work, so thus supplying solutions which enhance customer loyalty, brings you back for more. Like in Mel's case, AI, I'm sure, is helping them to retain within the CAA Association of the Canadian Auto Association, and with, of course, Mel's kindness on the phone as well.
Of course.
And it provides for customer satisfaction. When you get the right answers at the right time, you're going to come back to the right place. Then, feedback. Feedback. What a cool thing. AI will take care of the feedback. It's called sentiment analysis. Well, here AI handles customer feedback, social media mentions, mention us on Facebook to receive a gift, and online reviews that gauge customer support. Cool. And identifies the issues for improvement. Good
That's really
stuff.
good.
I had skipped over that and wanted to go back to it.
No problem.
Let's go down to here and we'll wrap it up here in just a moment. Automated ticket systems. Come on now. If you think the airlines are doing it, it's being done everywhere. Automated ticketing systems categorize, prioritize customer inquiries. They assign them to the proper agents and suggest a solution based on past history.
Wow.
How cool.
It's amazing.
Nifty keen, as we used to say back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Then there's visual recognition. Now, some like this, some don't. Well, image recognition and augmented reality are used to help customers troubleshoot technical issues by analyzing components or videos. In addition, visual recognition is a grand way for a second security level. For example, let's say you type in your passcode for your bank or your credit union or your savings and loan or your mortgage company. Well, you have as your secondary security Face ID. Well, you can just show your face and it will then let you in. So now you've typed in the password and you've given them your virtual password, which is your face. Not too shabby.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. It will analyze your visual presentation. Good stuff. Self-service platforms. Well, AI-driven self-service platforms empower customers to find answers to questions, to queries. For example, go to the post office, and let's say the line is out the door because you waited till the last minute to send something, for the Christmas holidays or even for Thanksgiving, but you waited until 2 days before. Well, you go to the self-service machine, and that machine's got AI built into it. Don't you think it doesn't? It will empower the customer to ask a question. Do you go to zip code 33708 and to find the answers to those questions independently, saving you time and money. You don't have to go stand in line for an hour and 40 minutes during the holidays. Talk to the machine, talk to the chatbot, talk to the talk to the virtual assistants. I get all wound up about this stuff. All right. Now, queries are independently handled through knowledge bases, machine learning at work, and troubleshooting guides. This empowers customers to resolve their own issues quickly. You don't need any help other than the virtual assistant sometimes. How cool is that? So let's just say this. We have the future of customer service in our hands.
Yay.
So thanks for watching. That's a concluding remark, if I ever heard one. Let's get after it now. It's now 8:42, went a little bit over, but we started a little bit on the southeastern side of 8 o'clock. So did you have a few things you want to say first, please, and maybe a few hellos?
Okay. All right.
Now, are you going to the YouTube chat or to the OConnect chat?
OConnect. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So just remember, for now, until we get the new version, you'll have to refresh or open and close and open the chat in order to see the newest comments. Just temporary thing, which I'm doing right now. Okay, so let us go a bit up here. Let's see, we've got 55 now. It jumped up. 55.
Not too shabby. And remember, as Lynn scrolls, You can get anything that you want at Ashma Forest Restaurant. Yeah.
Okay, let us see who is here. Uh, Greg Lakin. Wait, sorry.
Greg's here. All right, good.
He said something about dreadlocks. He
Uh,
says
Dreadlocks. Does this look like dreadlocks? I say again.
he says I would have used the dreadlocks, but I only have one useful hand. Oh, he would have dreadlocks if he could use both hands. That's interesting.
All
Comment
right,
there.
Greg.
Michelle, hi. She says happy evening to RobLynn Live and the ONPASSIVE family.
You don't mind telling me which Michelle that might be, do you?
Michelle Weaver.
All right, Weaver in the house.
Yep. And oh, grateful to be here. Love you. Love you all, says Henry Horn. He's always
Thank you,
very
Henry.
positive and loving
Grand
comments.
soul.
Really,
Grand
really,
soul.
really nice guy. Yeah. Everybody saying hello. Chick Bodie's here. Irena, of course. Lisa, Don, Nurul Amin is here. We got Bilash Ray, who's here as well.
Hello,
He's been
Bilash.
coming
Glad you're here.
regularly. Of course, Melanie, she's in
Oh,
customers.
Mel, one of our customer service experts is in the house.
So Mel will be talking a little bit about customer service and AI. So I'm looking forward to that. Should be really interesting. Hi, Frank Rowe. Hi, Sadananda. Hi, Armin Ho. Hello.
Armin Hogue in the house. Hello, Hoagie.
And
Hoagie.
hi to Madadi Srimanrayana. Multiple
All right.
syllables in that name. Isabel Bailey, hi. Kit is here. And we've got Hajari. Hi, Hajari. Deborah Long. Deborah Long will be teaching science tonight, as well as Cecil. Both will be teaching. Maybe others too. We'll see. And we got Sadanand that says, today, customer service goes via emails, web, text message, and social media marketing. This is true. Les Hudson is here. Hi, Les.
Les in the house.
Kim Mills, who always says, hello, everyone. Nova Scotia is in the house.
Right, Nova Scotia.
Mm-hmm. And we got Amar Tehran here. How are you? Aman. I'm sorry, Amar, A-M-A-R. Angela Lalan, hi. We got, let me scroll up a bit. Sukumar Majumder is here. Hi, how are you?
We do want to say thanks to everybody in the chat, especially in the YouTube chat where we're live streaming, because we understand you can only hear us at this point. They're working on it to where everybody can hear everybody.
Yeah.
But for now, you'll only hear us as panelists, and then any other people that come into community chat, you won't hear them, but the closed captioning will still be there.
And Michael Chata is in the chat, and he was nice enough to tell everybody that if you want to hear the panelists, be sure to use the attendee link, and he's posted it in there, so you can come to OConnect. Thank you, Michael. Lisa says, yes, I, RobLynn Live. Thank you, Lynn and Rob, for all you do.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
And guess who's here? Anita Frauenshaw.
Anita Frauenshaw.
That means
That's the lady from Ocala, Florida.
So she's getting the hang of it. Good job, Anita.
All right, Anita.
And we got Ola Sumbo Puye with us.
All right, Olasumbo.
And Tanya Henner.
Tanya in the house. All right.
Don Swihart.
All right, Don.
And we got, let me scroll up a bit more, see if anybody else. Sharon Koo is here.
Sharon Koo.
And she says,
Koo.
good morning, hashtag RobLynn Live, sending love and appreciate your hard work every day from hashtag Sharon Koo.
From sunny Singapore. Thank you, Sharon.
That's nice. Lake Dega, hi.
Leg Dega in the house.
Mhm.
All right, all right, all right.
Let's see if there's anybody else. I'm trying to catch everybody. I have to scroll up on my phone to see who is here. Cynthia Deering is here.
Cynthia Deering. She's been coming to the panel, too. That's
She
cool.
has been. So
All right, now tonight, we won't be using the little man symbol that you'll find if we enable it at our end at the bottom of your screen. We're going to have to go back due to technical issues that they're working on. The me. So if you want to come to the panel, all you have to do, and Lynn will grab you, scoop you up, and bring you to the panel, is say, type in the chat, me. Yeah, please. And we'd love to see each and every one of you. There's 50 some odd here now. We would love.
Momodu's here.
Mamodu, Jola in the house. Jalo.
And hello to Manxing. Manxing, he says no sound. So can somebody help Manxing and say that if you're an attendee, you have to enable the sound? That would be really, really helpful. Carmilla is here. Carmilla, fire.
That's our girl in Israel.
She's the rose lady. She is able to share her beautiful roses from her garden with us. It's really nice. It's pretty special stuff. We got Pedro Estrada is here.
Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas. Glad you're here, Pedro.
Yes, we also have Sanju Amal Kaitheri here. How are you, Sanju? We have, I said Balash already. Oh, got Gianna.
Gianna's here, our favorite monk from Brooklyn. Hello, Gianna.
And we have
hello, Gianna.
And we also have Rose Kimani here. Isn't it early morning for you, Rose? What time is it? Oh my gosh, for her. Tanya Henry is here as well. Henry says, grateful to be here. Love you all. Very nice.
All right. Well, on that note, I think it's time we go over to pull a few of you onto the panel with us. And you know the drill for tonight. We're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. So we'll pull up the chat on the computer here, if you would, Miss Nakamoto. And we will pull you aboard should you want to come aboard. And all you have to do, type in the chat, me.
We're using the second account.
Right.
Here.
You'll be using the second device. Okay. Will you still be able to bring them aboard with that?
No.
Or do you have to go to the computer?
I have to go to, no, I can do it through this device as well.
Okay. Here we go. Get ready to rumble.
Okay.
Who's going to be first with a me?
I have sound, Carmela says. I'm glad you have sound, Carmela. Carmela says me. So what I'm going to do, just bear with me because I'm on my phone, but I'll be able to pull Carmela in. So just bear with us. Okay, I see her.
All right, bring her aboard.
Okay, that's pretty fast for the phone. That's not too bad. Let's go back to the chat. See who else wants to come.
Give us a me if you want to join us.
You have a pen? You can jot it down because that way I don't have to go back, close the chat, and open the chat.
All right, we got Carmela. Who else?
Anita,
Froenchu.
Dawn Swihart.
Dawn, okay. Carmela.
Ronan Cohen, hoping to come in today. We have a new facility and so many problems, so I hope I'll have a few minutes.
All right, Ronan
nice
from Israel.
Yeah, nice.
And
who else? Greg Lakin says me.
All right.
And me.
That's
cute.
Greg with 2 G's.
Hi, Juliana and Bambo. How are you? Okay, who else wants to come in? I'm looking at the chat.
Oh, Dawn, I got her.
Okay, let me open the chat again. I'll do it at once.
So we're doing it the old-fashioned way, so bear with us just a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
We'll get you.
We got Anita. You got Anita, right?
Yes, I do.
John Barilla.
John Barilla in the house.
Mel.
I got Mel.
Okay, so that's good. I'm going to go now, bring them in. Can you tell me the name?
Yes, Carmela
I did
first.
Carmela, right, already.
You didn't put, yeah, you did.
Okay.
Next up, you're going to bring to the panel Anita.
Okay. Okay, done.
All right, and then Ronan Cohen. Ronan, R-O-N-E-N. Ronan. Mel.
I'm trying to do one. Okay, maybe the internet is weak for him. I think it's not responding. Just put a yeah. Okay.
Let's go to Mel.
Okay. He's done. Thanks.
Greg Lakin with 2 G's.
Okay.
Dawn Swihart with 1 D. Although there's 2 D's there. We got DL and Dawn.
Yeah, true. I do Don.
Okay.
Okay.
Jean Barilla. And that's it so far.
Okay. Don's.
All right, here we go. Let's go to the panel and see how we're doing.
Let's go to
Speaker view. Here we go.
gallery view.
Gallery view. Correct. I see, let's see,
right.
Anita, Mel, Greg, John Barilla, Dawn, Greg Lakin.
Nice.
All right, the panels are growing.
I'm going to go back to
Let's see if we can see a few more me's.
I think that's it for now.
Ooh, doggies, that's it for now. Well,
if I missed you guys, type again in the chat so it'll be at the bottom of the chat if you don't mind. Ankit Verma, hi, how are you? Let me take one more time. Oh, we got Jig Bodie.
Jig Bodie in the house. All right.
D-Z-I-G.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, Rose. She says, I'm at work, but not busy. Okay, good. I'm glad to have you here. That's really nice. Greg Lakin. And did I do Greg? It didn't work, right?
I don't see Greg yet. Yeah, he's up here.
Oh, okay, good. Jig Bodie.
Jig Bodie, right?
Daboni. Okay.
All right. So if anybody else wants to come aboard, we'd love to see you and hear from you. Tonight's topic, customer service and AI. Come on, Pat Green, where are you? Give us a me. And it looks like we've got a purple lavender rose and a red rose tonight from Carmela.
Did John Barilla come in?
Hey, John is here, and Jig Bodie's here.
Oh, good.
All right. Everybody loves somebody somewhere.
Let's see who else is here. Sharon says, hello, #RobLynn Live. I am a RobLynn Liver.
Woo, doggies. We like you, RobLynn Livers here.
And Rose.
And are you able to hear us okay, panel, now that you're here on the panel? Hopefully that's a yes. Yes, maybe.
Yes. My voice.
Okay, thank you.
Rose Kimani says, hello, RobLynn. Thank you for a wonderful session. You're welcome.
We're just getting warmed up, Rose. That's only hour 1.
Is Pedro here?
I don't see Pedro yet. Did you bring him aboard?
Was he? Did he raise his hand?
No, I haven't seen him.
He may not want to come in yet.
Well, it's a me. I haven't seen him
I
yet.
didn't mention his name.
No.
Okay, anybody else? I know Gianna's here.
All right, I already see a hand. Let's go to Anita.
Is Carmela here?
Carmela is right there in front of you.
Okay, good. How about who else? It makes you appreciate the speaker request icon, doesn't it, you guys? This is much more tedious.
Yeah, this is a little more work, but hey, well worth it to see you guys' faces.
So if you don't have sound, you can't hear me anyway, but Chris is telling people to enable the speaker icon for attendees. It is located in the bottom left corner. Is Dawn here? Oh yeah, she's here.
I see. It looks like Dawn to me.
Anita's here. Okay, Belle's here. John's there. Do you think he meant to say me?
Who is that?
Me,
Yeah.
Oh, me times 3?
Yes.
Okay, I'll mark him down.
Pedro's a me times 3 kind of guy. So that's accounting talk for me. I got it. Bring Pedro on, please.
We got Jig Bodie here.
Jig Bodie's here.
Okay.
And Gianna, did you bring Gianna on?
Oh, Gianna says, I cannot be on the panel.
Oh, okay.
So we understand that. Okay, let me grab Pedro.
Pedro.
I think got everybody so far.
All right, that's everybody at the moment. If anyone else wants to come on board, you know the drill. Just give us a me in the chat, please. All right, let's go to Anita. Unmute and bring it. Bring it.
And
Bring it.
And if you speakers notice, your panelists notice somebody saying me, let me know, because I cannot constantly refresh, or I might miss some of the new requests. So if you see me, feel free to let me know. Thank you. Okay.
Go ahead, Anita. Can't hear you.
No sound, Anita.
You might need to refresh, Anita. You might need to refresh. One of these.
Oh. Here, but it's good. Let her know we can hear better.
Okay, Anita, we could hear your sound, but it was buzzy.
Can you talk?
Can you talk?
No sound yet.
No sound. Go ahead and refresh, please. Refresh. You know how to do it. Refresh. Refresh. Can't hear you, so please refresh, and it should come in loud and clear after that. Please refresh. All right. So, is there anybody else you were going to bring on? Did you see anybody else in the chat? Ronan wanted to come on. Did you bring him on? Did you try?
Ronan didn't come, so he
Okay. May not have been able to come on. Okay.
You can try.
All right. Nita, we're going to have to come back to you because your sound is totally unaudible. Unaudible. So we'll come back to you. It looks like John Barilla, you're unmuted. Did you have something for us?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to. Yeah, I think the problem is that Anita and I are. She has to get off the phone with me. And that might help the sound. And I was trying to figure out how to communicate with her right now, but maybe she doesn't realize that we're still on the phone together. And I'm off, but I don't think I'm trying to. I can't hang up on her somehow, and that's probably why we can't hear her sound. And I hopefully we'll get that message to her. I don't know. I think she can hear us. Anita, you got to hang up somehow. You don't want to be on with me. You're trying to be on with RobLynn.
All righty.
Oh, she said okay.
All righty. Did Pat Green come in to the me section?
Did I mention her?
No, you did.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's a no. Anyone else before we put me to work picking and
You
choosing?
still hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I think that's why they can't hear you. They're telling you that you're not coming through Audible, and they're telling you to refresh, and you don't know how to. Remember, I told you about refreshing.
Oh. John.
Yeah, if you can get to the phone and cut us off, we don't.
Okay, sorry, John.
It takes care of John. Anyone else before we get cranking here? AI and customer service.
So.
All right, Mel, I know you got something buried deep down in the library there.
Do you want me to talk now?
Well, it's up to you.
My voice.
Oh, your voice. Wait a minute. Just take it easy for now. And when you're ready to talk, you let us know.
No, I'm going to talk. I'll talk right now.
Okay.
I think it's cold down here. Very, very cold. Like the weather is strange. This morning I went out, it was warm, and then now it's freezing. Swear.
Oh.
I think that's what changes the voice, you know. In the morning when I when I sign into work, we sign into Cisco. I hope nobody from CA is on there. We sign into Cisco. We have Cisco for a long time. And with Cisco is tied with a passcode, which is a protection for the whole system. So we have to put in a passcode, almost like 2 steps, but it's not 2 steps, right? It's a passcode, and we have to do it for several programs that we open. And it's because it's a big company and they've been established for 120 years now. It's a long time company. So they have to have big time protection. Then when I sign in, after that, well, it says like ONPASSIVE, hello, Melanie, right? And then we have to go into the signage, into our phones, into the program where we bring in the customers, and it's all tied in into one system. I won't mention the systems, or we have several, and they are all AI run. Our schedules are run by AI as well. With the schedules, before they would have to have our names entered, they would have to put in segments, and I mean things like that. But now with AI, it's right there when you open up your, I don't want to say the name of the program, but when you open up your schedule programming, everything is in there, your breaks, everything. So it tracks. They do track. So our supervisor, whoever, they track when we're on break, when we are not ready, if we're spending too much time with the member, or if we're a bit delayed in our talk time, whole time, all these things. It's all tracked by AI, which is pretty cool because it helps us to be seamless. It helps us to complete our jobs effectively and more efficient. And the members, they wow us at the end. I mean, except some people who are always complaining, but most times we get the wow or the blessings. We have, but we do a lot of things. Honestly, I do so many things, and I'm amazed at myself sometimes. We take calls for roadside as well, on the other hand, because we help. We are support agents, right? And when the driver is on his route, the members can follow them on an interactive map. They can literally see that little car driving, and it tells them how far the driver is from them, where he's at, what streets or what intersection. So I think that's pretty cool. Come a long way, because before we used to enter a latitude and longitude, and it was a pain. But now everything is just generated for us through AI. Makes our job really seamless. And there's many more, but I'll let somebody else talk. Do you want me to talk everything?
No, you're letting the cat out of the bag here. So hopefully the fine folks at your employer are tuned out tonight. But you didn't really reveal anything. Cisco is
No,
a
I didn't.
popular sign-in.
Yeah.
Their system is very popular around the globe. So
Yeah, but it's pretty cool because our jobs really are more efficient now.
there you go. That's one of the things we talked about. How
Yeah,
the
we'll talk about some more later down.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that. I see Cecil. Hello to you, Cecil. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
No.
All right, I got it. That's me, brother. All right. Can you give me the other view to where I can see who across the top? It'll help me with who wants to come.
Yeah. I'm trying to use the phone for that.
All right. Well, it's hard for me to see the phone. Tell you the truth, I'll try.
Nobody.
Nobody. Okay. We'll continue on a little bit about AI and customer service. Now, have you noticed when you write into the chatbot, if you're speaking with the chatbot on OnPassive, it's pretty fast. You get some kind of an answer. It may not be the answer you're looking for just then, but you know what? Keep typing. The chatbot will pick up what you actually mean to say and will be able to get an answer for you, or may refer you. And that's cool stuff. Didn't have that 25, 30 years ago. So it is all good. I think John is still trying to get Anita back in the fold here. In the meantime, did you have any more hellos, or did you need to bring anyone else to the panel?
Can you see the side view or not? Still, it's too small.
Where's the side view? That's the top
This
view.
is the profile view. There's a landscape view. Can you see?
This?
Yeah.
Barely.
Oh,
Barely.
all right.
So,
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do it on the computer then.
I could give an example of AI in the hospital. While I was at the hospital with my former wife, Kay, and my children, I did notice they had a robot in the hallway. Now, I don't know what this robot was doing. I don't know if through AI he was delivering mail, picking up medicine at the pharmacy, but how cool is that? Now, did that put somebody out of a job? I don't think so, because what happened is, Carmela, okay. Someone in the pharmacy had to put that medicine in the robot's pouch. So there's a job right there. And then someone at the other end had to get the medicine from the robot. Here's kitty, kitty. Woo, kitty, kitty.
Can you let Carmela know there's a loud echo background
Yeah.
sound?
Okay.
That's
Carmela, there's a loud echo,
Loud.
loud echo if you can do your magic.
Yeah, you know how to adjust your settings, right, Carmela?
Please, please. So anyway, back to the hospital. So here's this robot coming up and down the halls on the second floor. And this was amazing to me. This robot looks in every room. And then he nods. This robot is nodding at people. Now, I don't know if it was communicating with people, but the robot went room to room, and it was almost like he was giving it a smile, which was pretty cool. So I think it made people in the hospital, most of the people in this hospital seem to be, I don't want to use this term senior, but I'll use it anyway, including my ex-wife, senior. Older than, not dirt, but older than, let's say, 21. And it was kind of funny. I asked the nurse, I said, hey, is this artificial intelligence? She says, oh, yeah. We could show you some other things that are being done for us that speed our jobs up. So they had 8 nurses on the floor. It was a good size surgical wing, medical surgical wing. But it was real. This robot was cool. And then the robot stayed on the floor, and the robot brought in the lunch. Now I'm sitting there, actually standing there because there was no chair in the room. In comes this robot with Kay's lunch and nods at Kay and sets it down on her tray. That's unbelievable.
Really?
Puts the tray right down on the table. A robot. Come on, man.
Wow.
I guess this is 2024.
I saw that footage of something like that in a restaurant where the robot brought food to customers. But
Now-
I didn't realize they had it here already.
So if I'm not mistaken, Kay said something to the robot. She was having trouble talking. So one of the kids said, didn't know what to say, but wanted to get Kay a diet ginger ale. So my son Mike says to this robot, diet ginger ale? And all he did was nod. He nodded and he left the room. Well, he didn't come back with the ginger ale, but you know what? The aide came back with the ginger ale within minutes. So that was pretty cool too. So I guess that was my taste of AI today. And that's kind of what drove me to talk a little more about AI and customer service, because in a hospital, that's customer service. If you're providing the patient with what the patient needs, that's good stuff. That's good customer service. So it was fun to see, and it's given me a little bit to fill in here tonight, but it was very neat, very neat. So I said to the robot, is your name Robbie? Are you Robbie the robot? He totally ignored me, or she totally ignored me. So that didn't work out so well, but
It's not designed
I tried.
To interact. It's not designed to interact.
no, it's not designed to interact, although it interacted enough to go tell somebody to get Kay in room 2282 a Shasta Diet ginger ale. Pretty amazing. So let's go to Carmela. And your roses are looking pretty special tonight. It looks like a lavender one or lilac and a pink and a red. Am I close?
Yes, yes, you're right. It's a very nice. It's pink and lavender. It's beautiful.
Very nice.
Yesterday it was the same one. It was closed, but today it's open.
Oh, beautiful.
That means it's a happy
Every day
rose.
it's open more and more.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
All right.
Gorgeous.
No, thank you. We appreciate your growing those roses. That's absolutely marvelous. Those are beautiful roses.
Beautiful.
Wow. You have a green thumb, as we say here in America. You have a green.
It's in my garden. I have another one.
Oh, well,
Okay.
bring it. Ooh. Is
Oh,
that
This is
more red or dark pink? It's red.
It's the same. It's with the same place.
Nice.
This is the small one. Tomorrow it will be open, and it's very smelly.
oh,
Good
aromatic.
smell.
Mhm.
Nice.
Good smell in the house.
That's nice.
Very nice. Thank you, Carmela. We appreciate you. Appreciate you getting up at the wee hour.
I wanted to say about the robot you talk about. You said it after I wanted to say that the robot will bring the food to the sick people. I see it, robot doing it in restaurant in Israel. I went 2 years ago to a restaurant. Suddenly, instead of the waitress, come a robot with many tray on it, and he bring the food. You type, you speak to him, or you type what you want, and he goes and he come back with the food.
Amazing.
Pretty wild
Yes,
stuff.
it's so
for sure.
nice. It was 2 years ago I started in a restaurant, and I really enjoy it because my children, when they was young, they wanted the extra money, so they went to work as a waitress, and it's very heavy to carry all this plate with all those food, and it's a very hard job for people to do. So if there is a robot that do it, it's wonderful.
Right. I agree. I agree. I was just totally surprised to see this in the hospital. So good stuff. Good stuff.
Now it's in hospital. It started in a restaurant in Israel. I saw it 2 years ago,
Right.
Oh, 2 years ago.
in the Corona time. They put the robot. They were
Well,
scared.
robot's not going to get COVID, I guess. So yeah, that was a good idea. All right, Carmela, we're gonna go over to Mel. Looks like she's got some more ammunition for us. Go ahead.
Ah, that's what I
Listen.
wanted to say. Go on.
All right, we're going. We're gone. Hello, Mel.
Thank you. I just want to compliment what's his name, Pedro. Pedro looks so crispy clean with his background, eh? It looks like a mirror. I don't know if you can hear me, but when members call in as well, we have the robot, entering their information, their primary information, which is their membership, and then everything comes on the screen, so we don't have to ask the member to read out their membership or to read out their name or address. We just ask them to verify what's on file so it can match, right? And I think that's pretty cool because the time you would stay typing, the AI bot has already cut that, and it just places it on the screen. Now, if it doesn't pick up what the member is feeding it, maybe the member is talking a bit fast or maybe too slow, or I don't know what, but then it won't recognize and they come across like they're upset. But I said, well, it's an assisted human machine, right? So according to what you tell it, then it picks up. Otherwise, it won't get the whole thing. And I'm glad to be of service to you. So I continue from there. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, payment processing, right? I mentioned that just I think it's yesterday or day before. When the member is asked to put in a credit card, before we used to ask them to read it out. And I'm thinking when you're on the phones, they're reading your card. To me, that is porous, right? Somebody else who's on another line, somebody else who's on another line can pick it up. So now the robot gets them to enter their information, right? And then we tell them when it shows a green check mark, that means they enter it correctly. If it doesn't recognize it, it throws a red signal, which means it's an error. So we tell them, then they'll try again and again, but it is a robot controlling at the end. And we don't have to ask them that. So we tell them it's more secure because you're in control of your own credit card and you're entering it yourself. So they like that. So we at work we are filled with AI all around, whatever we are doing.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. And it's friendly AI, right? It's good
Oh,
AI.
it's friendly. But I was laughing at Camilla because we have the robot in the restaurant. I went to a restaurant. What if you're rude to the robot? What if you're rude to that robot and it's bringing the food to your table? I wonder. You never know, right? You ask for ginger ale, it might bring something different.
I was impressed. I was impressed. You never
Okay.
know what's coming. Well, thank you, Mel.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Gianna, welcome, 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 Gianna. We love you, brother.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay for a Sunday night.
Blessing to you all. Good evening, all you.
Blessing
Love you,
to
my
you, brother.
family. Love you.
We love you right back. Okay, let's try Anita again if we can. Anita, are you here? Anita is totally gone.
I think she's gone again. She was here, and I think maybe she knocked herself off or got knocked off again. I'll try to message her again.
All right, you're next up, John. Go ahead, please.
Oh, okay. I was having trouble raising my hand. You actually saw my hand up?
Yeah, it's up now.
Yeah, and I put you on the list. I'm now doing a written list so I don't mess up as bad.
Right, yeah. Okay, now I can see it. I wasn't able to even see it flashing, but now I'm seeing it. Okay, I'm up next. I'm not up now, right? So I'll shut up.
You're up now. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm up now. Okay. Well, actually, oh man, what a night I'm having. My voice is still messed up, but at any rate, I haven't heard much of the conversation about customer service and AI, so I'm not sure I can, contribute much to it at this moment because I actually haven't experienced any type of well, maybe I haven't. I don't realize it. I think I have got some automated information when I've called various services and cards or whatever, but I don't really know much about it. And but basically, I just came back on and wanted to say hello. I'm on here, and you might notice I'm on my computer because the video's kind of slow, and usually I would be on my my phone, but because I was helping Anita, I had to get on my computer, and I figured I'll just stay on the computer because since I'm not going to sing tonight, it's okay. But when I sing, I usually want to use the computer for the music, and I use my phone to sing into. But tonight, I'm just going to stay on the computer, and I don't have much to say, so I'm just going to sit back and listen now because you can hear my voice is not ready to sing because I'm not even talking very well. So I'm just going to say I'm going to listen and try to help Anita get back on here. So we'll see if I can get her back on.
All right, good stuff. Mel, were you done? If I interrupted, I apologize. Were you done at the moment? For the moment?
Oh, I was done. I said thank you, Rob. You did.
Okay.
I was done.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This is I know this looks easy, or Lynn makes this look easy, but this ain't so easy. Keeping track of everybody, especially when you got 60 people writing to you in the chat, and you got a panel you're trying to handle. And so forgive me for if I step on my tongue a little. Let's go to Pedro, who I'm told is looking sharp on his iPad.
Oh, hello. Thank you for seeing my hand before I forget, because I was listening to Mel, and she shared some good points about AI that they use with Cisco. And so it reminded me the way AI is supposed to be embedded in things. And we have that at sign on. Whenever you sign on to the back office or our ecosystem, we get a message on the corner that says welcome and your name, and it says have a good day at work. We have it right there. So there is many instances, and we don't even realize that it's being done by artificial intelligence. And we are customers to ONPASSIVE as well. We are the first customers. So that's a treat, because it encourages you to start on a good note. There is many instances. I remember I related this some time ago. I drove somebody to a university in Virginia, and I saw this little box on the road with a light lit up because it was evening, and it started to go across. But when I was approaching, it stopped. And so it caught my attention. What is this? So I proceeded slowly, and sure enough, I had to ask, a student, what is this? And it happened to be a little box that they use to deliver food to whoever orders food. So they take the orders at the kitchen, put it on this little box, and it drives to the room, to the whoever ordered it. But there was just one or two in service at the time. I went back a few years later, and they had like 10. You could see them everywhere because it became so popular. So it's a demonstration how customer service is being done through AI. I noticed Rob, while he was talking, he mentioned that he might respond to, let's say, the preferences that you have in the settings of any message that you want probably to be customized. And so when we are typing in different platforms, we try to type something, and then he comes up with something different, similar but different, or spaces it out, and then he's trying to pick up what you're trying to say. It's a nice thing with the chat that we have induced, because you can go back and delete. If there was a mistake like that, you delete the message, because you don't want to offend anybody by what you said. And you can change the meaning. You didn't mean that. So it's a nice thing that ONPASSIVE, with having the customer in mind, built in this, so we don't make these mistakes. We can go back and correct it and put a new message, and that's all solved. A person doesn't have to be offended. Many ways. Another way, while driving with Uber, I had many instances that I noticed Uber was on top of, it was tracing my trips a lot of times. If I told it to, if I said, yeah, follow my trip, or don't follow my trip, whatever, or use the app only when I need it, that kind of thing. So we know that AI is everywhere. We just are getting used to, without even noticing that this is AI at work. And it can work in a good way, and it's better to follow the suggestion that Rob was doing. Say always please and thank you, so they don't bring you a Coca-Cola instead of a ginger ale, as Mel was saying. So we have to be nice, even to the way we have to practice kindness. In other words, it's a good idea it'll go a long way, so we don't come back with an answer that is wrong. That's all I got to say right now. I don't want to say any more. Thank you.
All right. Pedro, that iPad really is clearer than what you were doing before, and the audio is very crisp. So thanks for using it.
There you go. So it's equipment. We need to invest in equipment, no doubt.
Right. Well, thank you for that. We appreciate that. Let's see. We ready to do sign, or are we a little early for signs? I know you're waiting for Patty Andrea Cola. Cecil's here. So we can go on to a few. Is anyone else? Let's go to Dawn and DL. Go ahead, folks.
Thanks, Rob. Good to be on the panel tonight. Hello to everybody. I just wanted to say, as far as artificial intelligence goes, I mean, one of the areas it can help is in the monolingual support. I think that's where it could be very helpful. And also, what you were talking about earlier, Rob, where they was trying to figure out what you're trying to say to them. It's called sentiment analysis, where the computer can try to pick that up and kind of speculate what you're trying to get to. So I think that's what's called sentiment analysis. And then you got artificial intelligence can make better decisions and streamline processes more, I would think also. So that's something that based on my experiences over the years, I mean, there's a lot of customer service issues, obviously, that I've been dissatisfied with, but I know that artificial intelligence obviously can help streamline that and make it much, much better. So there's a lot of pluses to it for sure. But I'm looking forward to it. Where I was talking about the other day too, where the blockchain could combine with the artificial intelligence, and it just can streamline everything, not just in the blockchain itself, but it can go into different aspects of all industries, whether it's medicine or manufacturing or whatever. But that's what I'm really looking forward to, because if you merge the two technologies, once again, I said the other night, but I'm a real firm believer in that it's going to help improve a lot of things, and not just in one particular area as far as artificial intelligence. But if you combine the two, then you got a real winner.
All right. Thank you. Over to you, Dawn. Go ahead.
Yeah, the one thing I was kind of thinking about is it would be great if AI could help find missing people. If there's any way they could help, with my friend who's been missing for 21 years, it would be really great if they could come up with something with AI that maybe could go a little bit farther of trying to figure out where people are that are missing. So, I mean, that was just a thought.
Now, your friend that's been missing, are they considering that a cold case now, quote unquote, or they still feel there's hope?
Yeah, it's been 21 years now. It was just before I moved down here.
A very close friend of yours.
But yeah, it's I still think it's the boyfriend, but he's out walking around yet. So,
right.
I mean, he was in jail for a little while, but I don't think they could find enough evidence. I mean, because they couldn't find her, so they found her vehicle, but
yeah, that's something that could possibly be a possibility as well, to where the artificial intelligence can analyze cold cases. Maybe they can come up with something that perhaps human intelligence overlooked. So
that's what I mean. I mean, there's so much that through machine learning, if they input some things that maybe they hadn't thought of, or they thought of but they didn't, pursue it. Maybe that by pursuing something new, AI can help. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, right.
I would think that'd be the case, Rob. I'm on the same track of thinking that you are there. So hopefully something can break open someday. So back to you.
All right. Well, you know how us Air Force guys are. We think similar.
I sure do.
All right. Okay, let's see. Well, I didn't write down. I saw Carmela and I saw John. Yeah, I don't know why I wrote it down. I wrote it down twice. But
can I say something brief?
Yeah, go ahead, Pedro, and then we'll go.
Okay. Just before we leave, Dawn just mentioned that her friend missing, and that is a sad thing, and that is a great hope that that she's saying that AI can be in some way used to open these cases. I have a close friend. This was a 30-year-old guy. I knew him from infancy, a master electrician. He disappeared, literally disappeared. And, you know, I know his family. I know this is heartbreaking. And it's been already about 10, 12 years since that happened. No traces. I mean, somebody who was, it's just sad to see somebody to disappear like that. Maybe he had personal reasons and whatnot. I don't want to go into details, but if AI could help to at least solve what happened, so there is a closing to the case. But yeah, just wanted to add that. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you. We appreciate that. Just give me 1 minute. I was making a note to Ms. Nakamoto. All right. You can check your phone, maybe. All right. Was it Carmela or John? Tell me. Help me. Help me. All right. You're forcing me to do it. Go ahead. Go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
Okay, my mic's on. All right. I was just going to say, just in hearing a little more about the conversation and artificial intelligence, and now we went on to, like I say, a missing persons case and how the AI may be able to help with the information and such. So I was just going to bring up on a different topic, well, not a different topic, but in a situation that I have, without revealing too much about my own financial problems. I am at the present time getting, and I'm sure maybe others have experienced this at one time or another, when if you have like a debt, or you maybe got a little late on your card or something, you get contacted by your credit card company, whoever it is. So at the present time, I'm getting some phone calls, and now here's the thing. Some of them are automated, of course, and some of them are from live people. And the live people, well, you would be able to know what their exact issue is with what they want to say to you or talk to you about. But I'm finding that the automation, if we would have AI, the AI with that situation, AI involved with that, with the automated calls, at least they would be able to know what the situation is with what they would have to say to you, because the automated calls that I get are, has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a little behind on the payments or something. It's more like we appreciate having you as a customer, and it's more like a friendly whatever, instead of being about the issue what you're talking about. So I just thought I'd bring that up. That's just like one more area where artificial intelligence would have the knowledge and would be able to relate to you even in an automated situation about the specific situation that's going on, rather than only the live person. Because right now, like I say, only the live calls are relevant to me. Of course, I'm not really picking up on either of them. I don't want to talk to them at all. So that's all I would say about that. Just a little bit, something else that artificial intelligence should be able to affect or have something to do with.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, John. Let's go to Carmela, and then we'll go to Mel. Carmela.
Yes, just a moment. I wanted to say that the AI have also a smart city. In Israel, we have smart city, which is work with the AI. They watch you everywhere, and they take your privacy. It's not easy. You go on the street, you don't know who's watching you. And it can be good and it can be bad. For the example, they don't say that they're looking for a friend. Maybe the AI can find her in that way because of the smart city. And also it can be bad because you don't have privacy when you are on your way. For example, all my neighbors in my street have a video camera on the door. So if I go on the street, everybody knows when I'm coming, when I'm going, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing. You feel, you don't have your privacy. Everybody knows everything about you.
Right. Well, that is one of the things about AI that a number of people said they don't like. But I think the good outweighs the bad myself. And if we can I think they'll tweak all that after a while, and it won't be like
But
big
for the police, it can be helpful.
Right.
It can be helpful for the police.
Right.
And now the Dubai police start using the AI, and suddenly we will hear that all the police in all over the world will do it because it's very helpful for them.
Okay.
And it will solve them a lot of work people, and will solve them a lot of money also, because they will need less people, less work hours, and it can be very useful and helpful. And we have to think about the good things.
That's right.
With everything, as you said, they come the good and the bad. And the bad is it will be more full than in the content than the bad. And we just have to be happy.
Don't worry, be happy. Let's go to Mel on that note. Go ahead, Mel. Thank you, Carmela.
Thank you, Camilla. AI, human cops and AI cops would work together. It's coming, I'm sure. Don, my sister has a very good friend. They were best friend kind of here in my community. When she just disappeared. They were supposed to meet the Wednesday to get to a restaurant, to have an eat out, and all of a sudden she went missing up till today. The restaurant thing didn't happen, and it's been how many years now? I think it's over 15 years now. She was in a prime. She was still young, very young, and I mean, with everything today, with all this technology, you'd think there's something that would be developed, where just like you're finding the coins, that little thing that when they're going along and they're trying to find coins or whatever, gold, they should have something like that incorporated with, the helicopter or whoever, the police. They have the sniffing dogs, but that's not enough. They should have something where if there was something on that person, probably it would ring in into that detector or something. I'm pretty sure they have detectors, but maybe they need to extend that. Because people go missing in this era, I think there's a way to find them. And
Right.
so like the black boxes in the airplanes that they never find, it just went missing. They never found the black box, some of them. Planes that just disappear in thin air. I think it's time technology, AI incorporated technology should come about when it comes to those things.
All right. Well, thank you, Mel. We appreciate that.
Yeah, and sorry, Rob, sorry, I didn't mean to. The last thing I was going to mention is at work we also have healthcare, but we are not doing healthcare. We are not professionals. We refer the member to an online, solely online. Do it yourself. They get upset, but it's do it yourself because it's private information where they are connected to doctors, RPNs, just the whole medical professionals. And All we do is direct them to the online, and then there's a bot. When they enter their information, the bot will direct them to an MD in the area, a nurse or whatever. And it's 24/7 care. So I think that's another cool thing for people.
That is, we agree. Well, thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I think we're just about to wind up here as far as maybe some comments for a few minutes and maybe go to signing. What do you think?
All right. I just noticed Bodie. She's not on here, is she?
Mm-mm.
Let me bring her to panel.
Yeah, she was here and dropped off.
Oh.
So I see we have Cecil and we have Deb. Is Patty coming along or no?
No. Can you tell
Okay.
Bodie that we brought her in? He just brought her in.
Alrighty, I see Jig Bodie right there on the screen. I know we did. Hello, Jig Bodie. Did you want to say something before we go into a little bit of signing?
Sorry it took so long, Jig Bodie. I have to refresh the chat in order to see it. There's so much going on. So sorry.
Go ahead. Did you want to say something about AI and customer service? No?
She's trying to unmute, I think.
Oh.
So if we haven't responded to your request to be on the panel, it's because I didn't see it. So if that's so, can you just request again? And if our panelists here can keep an eye on the chat, that's really helpful as well.
Jig Bodie, are you able to unmute?
Try refreshing. Jig Bodie, refresh.
I think she was showing that she couldn't hear her. She was pointing to
Right.
it.
I thought she pointed to her ear.
Refresh.
Refresh. We'll come back to you, Jig Bodie, after we do a little bit of signing, if that's okay.
I think she can't hear us.
Oh, she can hear. Am I muted?
Can
I don't think so.
Can somebody tell her how to unmute in the chat? Go in the chat and just give her a few words of guidance. Thank you. Refresh, and also to tell her there's a. She's a speaker now, so I don't know why she can't. Just refresh. I think the answer is to refresh.
Okay, try refreshing, Jig Bodie, if you would, please. In the meantime, where are we going first? Are we going to Canada, or are we going to the United States?
Go to Deborah first.
All right.
I'm going to read her questions. Her word list. Okay. So tonight, let me put it on. Okay. So tonight we'll have two teachers. We have Deborah and we have Cecil. And Deborah will be teaching several signs, including my signs might be different than her signs, which is fine. But they're conversation, rep or representative, chat bot. I really don't know the signs for that. I want to learn that. And also satisfy, clarify, overwhelmed, stressed, go and stop, police, soldier, secretary, and lawyer, and work, and boss. Okay, so we'll start with Deb first.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Good? I think we're all sleepy because today is Sunday. Okay. Conversation. C. Conversation. It's like we talk, we're having conversation back and forth. Conversation. There's two signs for what? One, if you're talking about in person, representative. If you were talking about on phone or computer, representative, representative. Let's just make a talk on it. So representative or representative. Chat box. For now, just chat, BOT. Until I hear from the deaf people what the time for that. So chat bot for now. Satisfied. Clarify means to clear. Clarify. Can you clarify more about this? Clarify. Overwhelm. Everything went over your head. Overwhelm. There's too much going on. Can you overwhelm? Stress. It's like putting the pressure on your head. Stress. Go. Tell somebody, go. Stop. We could stop talking or stop. Right there. Stop. Please or cop. Let us see. Or have a badge. Please. Soldiers. When they hold the gun. Soldiers. Like when you salute the soldiers. Remember that, Rob. Secretary. Take the pen out of her ear and she writes on a post-it. Secretary. Lawyer. This is law. L. Lawyer. Lawyer. Work. Make sure it's not this way because you don't want that. I don't want to say it. So it's work. Just put this work. I think Canada is work. I'm pretty sure. Boss or captain. Boss. Or you can say Captain Chris. Boss. No, for the whole thing.
Thank you. We'll go now to gallery view and you can review, okay?
Okay. Now I can see everybody. Okay. Now we're back to reviewing. Conversation. C. Conversation. Talk back and forth. Tool for web. R. Web. Posting. Or web. Like for now, everything's seasonal, so probably representative would be better. Chat bot. Chat B-O-T. Okay. Satisfied. I mean, to accept it. Satisfied. Clarify. Or clear. Overwhelm. Everything's going back. Overwhelm. Stress. That's what we all do. Stress. Go. Stop. Please. Soldiers. Let's salute the soldiers. Secretary. Lawyer. work, work, and boss. Good job. Done.
Okay.
Excellent, Deb. Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to go to now Cristo. He's going to be teaching us these signs. Wait, I should. Oh, it's already muted. That's fine. Wait. Oh, wait, 1 second, 1 second. So, Cecil will be teaching home, house, farm, country, land, mountain, lake, waterfall, road, highway, traffic, different signs for that. Off-road, I don't know that sign. I'm going to learn from Cecil. Off-road would be cool. And there's speed and fast, as well as slow. So his signing will be a little bit different than mine, which is fine. I'm looking forward to learning from Cecil. Go ahead, Cecil. Yeah.
Home, home, home. House, 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 house. Farm, 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 or farm. Calcul, calcul, calcul. La, la, la. Bauke, 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 bauke. Big, big, big. Hook, hook, hook. Waterfall, 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 waterfall. Woo, 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 woo. Highway, highway, or highway, or highway, highway, highway. Traffic, 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 traffic. Off road, off road, or off road, off road. B, 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 ba, 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 ba. Roll, roll, roll. Hey.
Okay, hold on. Let me save the picture, the screenshot real fast. Thank you, thank you. You can teach again. Hold 1 second. Okay, review, Cecil. Okay. Go to the gallery. Go ahead, go ahead.
Home, home,
Home, home,
home, home.
home,
House, house,
house,
house,
house,
house. Farm,
farm,
farm, or
farm,
farm,
or
farm.
farm.
Good.
Either sign.
Farm or farm.
farm or farm.
Kaku,
Country.
kaku,
Country.
kaku. Yeah,
Land.
yeah,
Land.
yeah, yeah. Bầu,
Mountain.
bầu,
Mountain.
bầu. Lake,
Lake.
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 Yeah, without
With the
lake,
letter O. Lake.
lake. Hook, hook,
Ocean.
hook,
Ocean.
hook, hook. Waterfall,
Waterfall.
waterfall,
Water.
waterfall, waterfall. Whoa,
Road. Road.
whoa, whoa. Highway,
High.
highway,
High.
highway,
Highway.
highway. Traffic,
Traffic.
traffic, traffic. Up, whoa, up, whoa,
Off road.
up, whoa. Woof, woof, woof,
Or
up, woof. Big, big,
speed. Speed.
ba, 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 ba.
Fast.
Ooh,
Oh.
hey.
Yay. Good job, you guys.
This class is on fire. Fire, fire, fire.
Very
Good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. We appreciate you, Deb, Miss Long. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I know that. Thank you. I remember you said it a little earlier.
Okay.
And also thank you to you, Cecil. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Cecil. Thank you, Deb.
Thank you. All right. I think that's likely going to be a wrap for tonight, unless the Sifu would like to say hello and say something. Go ahead, Francis. I know you wanted me to raise your hand, so that's why I went ahead and did it. Or you can just say hello.
I think the RobLynn Live need to create a feature in the chat. One, if you want to meet me. Two, if you don't want to talk, all those buttons that the phone, when you call people customer service, they ask you, if you speak English, press 1. If you speak Chinese, press 2,
All right, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Since you are talking about customer service, and Camilla was asking me, why don't you come in and say, I'm waiting for the AI to pop in.
Did we miss
Anyway,
being on again?
Yeah, anyway, I'm happy to be here again. Thank you for Rob AI to bring me in. And
All right, I got the message, Tay. I got the message.
yeah, I think what we have been saying, although today's topic is customer service, and as some of you have mentioned, that this AI customer service or robotic service have been going on for 3-4 years, or even before AI name, the word AI was being taught of the town. I want to add to the Sister Dawn and Mel was mentioned about the disappearance of people. Yeah, there is not always AI the issue. Sometimes it's also political. Sometimes it's also budget. Okay, if people can find a few thousand years ago the shipwreck, all this thing, if they can trace those stuff, and they cannot trace people who are missing for just 10 years or 2 years, there's something, something in question, And even in Singapore, we have a case that early in the morning, the lady was raped and killed, and nobody knows what's happening. They can even catch the offender, So there's no need about AI, Of course, in this sort of tracing is DNA, your person in action, the DNA, and also anyway, AI is a very complicated, very vast thing. Like the two planes that went missing about 2 years ago, when they say they cannot trace, they cannot this. Mind you, if you are wearing a watch today, anywhere you go, people can trace you. But I'm sure the 100 over people on the plane, everyone is also having a watch or at least a handphone, huh? Right? It's political and it's not our topic, you know, it's not our subject. So we just, you know, you will go into the highway, there's a sign, please turn on the radio. You know, in your car, they ask you to turn on the radio is to indicate to you is anything happen, right? The people can trace you because of the radio is on. You know, there's a signal. You know, so a lot of this AI thing, we try not to be too smart, just flow with the government of the day, you know, of the country, you know, and let's move on. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you. And I'd like to blame that on my associate sitting to my right, stage left, but I best not. So we'll move along like Ayush says. All right. Thanks, Francis. We appreciate you. And let's go to Israel and go to Carmela, please.
I want to say that in Israel, there is a company that they make glasses for blind people with the AI that read and bring them to the ear where they are going and what the sign said on the street. It's remarkable, you know. Blind people can go with the glasses on the street, and they have a camera on here on the side. The camera read all the notes on the street, and they know where they are going instead of going like a stick that they used before. Now they go more confidently on the street with that glasses. And in Israel, the municipality bring it to the blind people in very cheap money because it's necessary for them. It's like it's very necessary. And the same camera can be used to regular people when they don't want to read or where their eyes are tired. So they put the hearing and they can read from a book. The book reads for them. It's incredible things that the AI do now. You know, they save many lives.
All right. Well, thank you, Carmela. We're going to do a picture, if we may, one of these, a snapshot. If everybody could do one of the signs they learned tonight. Mel's already on top of her game.
We'll do one sign that you learned, or you can do like peace or thumbs up or I love you, whatever you want.
Or hello.
Or love. Or you said mountain.
Or amen.
Like mountain.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Okay.
All righty, here we go. Let's, John, come on the screen, and Jigbodi, if you can come on, we can get a full house here. That'd be great.
John might be, I think he's helping Anika.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's move along. Jigboni, if you can come on, that'd be good.
Then you can get in the screen because both of us can't fit. There's no way I can fit. There, that's better. All right. You have to say 1, 2, 3 because I can't sit in there.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Now. Let's see how it came out.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah.
Nicely done, panel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate everybody being here. We're going to wrap up tonight. John's needs a break voice-wise, so we offered him the break. So he took a break, and that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. No
So
problem.
we will be back mañana, Monday, at 8 p.m. You can look tomorrow for Monday Fun Day with Red and Jane, or Jane and Red, Marty and Chris live with Marty and Chris likely at 10, then Red at 11. And then the afternoon just has, I don't know, 30 or more webinars. Take your choice. And then we'll be back at 8 p.m. tomorrow night with another good topic. So we'll see you then.
Right, back to gallery view.
Back to the gallery view. It's a salute to all veterans. Salute to all active duty military. Salute to all first responders. And double salute to you guys for being here.
And thank you to the folks in the chat. Right? Thank you.
And thank you to the people in the chat.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. And had
Thank
we
you to everyone.
chat, we would have
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Cecil.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pedro. Thank you, Francis.
Thank you. Thank you,
Deborah
Don.
and Cecil.
Thank
Don
you,
and
everyone.
Don.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Greg.
Good night, John.
Melanie, and Deborah,
Yes.
and Cecil. Thank you very much for everything.
Vigiana.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You all have a good night.
Greg.
Good night, Ben.
Good night, Greg. Greg, thanks for being here, brother.
See you, Gaina. See you.
And Pedro and Don and
Thank you, everyone.
Cecil.
Bye.
Good night.
Oh, now
Good night,
Gaina.
Robin and
Good
Robert.
night. Good night.
better. The better setup.
That's
Okay.
See you,
All right,
Kamala.
everybody. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Good night. Good morning, Singapore.
Good morning.
Good night,
Good
everybody.
I
Love you
can.
all.
night. Good night, Kamala.
Love you all.
See you tomorrow.
In 3, in
Yes,
2,
sir.
in 1. We're out of here.